of all, Mary, Grant realizes what a big decision buying a new home is and how important it is for you and your family in choosing the right builder to build your home. So I want to take a moment to show you what separates Grant Homes from some of the other builders. Now this display will show you a comparison of how other builders construct their homes versus how a Grant Home is built and made energy efficient.
Great.
It starts with our roof. Our roof has a 30-year warranty versus a 20-year warranty. Ours has a 70-mile-per-hour wind resistance. It is twice the thickness of a standard 3-tab shingle, as you can see here. Ours has a weather-locked, self-sealing ice and water barrier, and it has a 3-dimensional look for greater curb appeal because, after all, 1/3 of your home is the roof. In the attic, we use a radiant barrier decking. It reflects 97% of the sun's radiant heat, and it keeps your attic about 30 degrees cooler.
Wow, that's important in Texas.
Yes, it is. And it also provides a 17% energy savings over the standard roof decking, which is just this board here. You will notice on your home that there will be some siding. However, Grant Homes uses more brick than most of the other builders in here, but on the areas where there is siding, it will be a masonry product. This is a cement fiber trim. It is fire, water, and termite resistance. It's a low maintenance cementitious product with a natural wood look, requiring less painting. And it's durable and long lasting and has a 50-year warranty. The other builders out here are using the chipboard trim, and it is called that for a reason because it tends to chip. The attic insulation is going to be a blown-in fiberglass insulation, blown in 14 inches versus the other builder at 10 inches. So already you're starting out with 40% more insulation. It will not settle or compress over time like the cellulose will. It gives you an R value of 38 versus an R value of 30. And that's going to keep your home about 5 to 8 degrees cooler on the interior. And R, by the way, stands for resistance. The greater the R value, the more resistant it is to heat flow and energy transfer. And, of course, the greater the R value, the more money you keep in your pocket. I'm sure your husband would love that.
Oh, he would.
Now, you probably already noticed after walking through the model that at Grant Home, windows are a big deal. We use a vinyl window frame versus an aluminum window frame. So if you could, Mary, I want you to place your hand on this and hold it there for a moment. Okay, and now place it on the vinyl windows.
Wow, what a difference.
Yes, you can feel the difference, right? This is, in the summertime, if it's 103 degrees outside, that heat is going to be transmitted into your home. Now, the vinyl windows are great, but the one thing that's really good is the glass, and that's even more important. The Grant Homes uses a 366 cardinal glass, which is a low E, double pane, multi-silver coated glass. It's 3 times more resistant to condensation, and more importantly, it blocks about 95% of the sun's harmful UV rays without affecting your view like tinting windows will. Even as important is the way we seal our windows. We apply a silicone caulk to make it airtight. We use screws instead of nails that anchor the window into the frame, and it ensures a tighter installation. Then we wrap the window with a FortiFlash ceiling, which is kind of a little blanket type ceiling around the windows here. Can you feel that? And it provides the best insurance against moisture and air. We use a 1/2-inch thermal insulation foam sheathing on the outside of the 2x6 walls. And that's kind of like wrapping your home in a styrofoam cooler. It has an R3 value here versus the cardboard siding that the other builders are using has a value of 0.
Oh, I've seen that.
That is always good. It's 5 times more resistant to water penetration than the cardboard sheeting. And all the seams are foil taped, allowing no air infiltration. And it's cap nailed, not stapled for quality of construction. So we screw our windows in, we don't nail them in, we nail our sheathing and we don't staple it, and we nail our shingles and we don't staple them. If you just drive through the neighborhood, you will see all of that being done with the other builders. Feel the difference in our walls. Come over here. If you could just grab this and hold on to it for a moment. Okay, and now do the same over here.
Wow, can I get my hand around it?
Yes. That is a 2x6 exterior walls. It's 50% thicker than the 2x4, so of course it's going to be stronger. And it allows us a deeper cavity for the R19 wall insulation versus the R13. And also remember we have the R3 sheathing on top of that. So that's a total of R22 wall insulation, which The other builders are only using the R13.
Mhm.
That's 60% more R value than the code built homes.
Oh, wow.
We also have a gasket seal at our base plates in addition to the poly sealing the edges. This is an additional air and moisture infiltration barrier between the foundation and the frame. It's a very important step that any builder could do, but most builders just don't want to take the time and effort to do so. Again, quality products such as our HVAC system, we use a 16 SEER HVAC system versus a 14 SEER. And SEER refers to the seasonal energy efficiency rating. The higher the SEER, the more efficient the AC system. Our 16 SEER system is about 20% more efficient than a 14 SEER system. Do you have any questions?
No, I think this is exactly the type of home my husband and my mother would love to live in.
All right.